So this picture, I ask you to do two things with. I ask you to first represent it as if a security guard was patrolling the subdivision. And I gave you the vertices. Okay, we're moving this. And I gave you the chart of the vertices. And I told you that the vertices were intersections, and the edges of this graph are the times, how many times the security guard had wanted to patrol one street. So I did not give you the dots superimposed on this picture, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to, because I didn't import the dots that I drew. The security guard wants to go down every street exactly once. And as you can see already, that's going to be very hard to do without repeating. Just by the act of drawing this, you should realize, okay, I can't do this without repeating something. So basically, the first half of this problem is drawing this all over again. And because he's patrolling, he has to hit everything. Behind the park, behind the school, everything. In order to start and stop in the same place, and to hit every street exactly once, what is happening there is impossible. Now, it's your job. We're going to do some more group work activities in section 2 that'll give us the patterns for us to know these things right off the bat. I know that this is impossible because I know the rules. Okay. Now I'm going to do the postal problem. Same problem. Okay, we're going to add a slide here. So, being the postal worker, I'm going to draw in all of these vertices again. But there are definitely some edges that we do not need to walk down. And then there are multiple streets where I have to walk more than once. Alright, I've included all of the vertices. Now, if I'm the postal worker, I'm definitely going to deliver mail around the post office, but I'm not going to deliver it behind. I'm also not going to deliver it behind the park. I'm only going to deliver it to the houses along one side of the street around the park. I'm also going on any of the streets that only have houses on one side of the street. I'm only going to be walking down those streets once. I'm not going behind the school because I have no need to deliver mail behind the school. So I've gone and patrolled the entire outside of the subdivision. But what about the inside? There are still houses on both sides of these streets. So I have to go up this street and back. And I have to do that for all occasions. All instances of houses on both sides of the street. Now this one is possible. By repeating some of the streets, this postal worker will be able, repeating all the streets that have houses on both sides, this postal worker will be able to deliver all the mail. All the mail to the entire subdivision without repeating an edge that we're drawing here. Yes, they are repeating streets, but remember the edges are how many times they have to walk down the streets to do this. So this is what your picture should look like.